Hey everybody, Randy with 3D Junk Removal and Texas Pro Dumpster Rentals. Hey, today I wanted to jump on here and talk a little bit about marketing and networking. I'm sure I've had videos about this in the past because this is probably the most important thing, or it is the most important thing you can do inside your business, especially when you're younger, growing your business and trying to get your name out there. The last few months I posted and a couple of other videos about kind of going through some crap, whatever, depression, blah blah. What I don't want to get into that, but during that time, I kind of backed off my business. I kind of backed off my marketing, my networking, and my advertising for it. And I was also trying to figure out like what was going on. Why wasn't I getting the business? But in reality, it was me, and I wasn't practicing what I preach and what I've posted in my videos in the past. But you have to get out there and market and network. And if you're not going to any networking groups in your area and getting your name out there, I don't really know that you have a leg to stand on when you start complaining. That's what I was doing. I'm done with that. I've got out of that little funk or whatever I was in. I was going to my networking events, but I really wasn't getting out there and pushing my business. Not pushing the business. I don't want to say, let me back up. I don't go to these networking events really to shove my business down anybody's throat. If it wasn't for the one networking group that I go to, I probably wouldn't be in business at all. And I get so much business off of them. And that's because I have built a lot of relationships with them. They know that I'm not trying to go there and shove your business. I'm not a salesman there. I'm there trying to help other people. I'm there promoting other people's businesses. I'm there growing friendships. Today, so about a week ago, one of the ladies was asked in our networking group on Facebook if anybody could help her with like an auction estate sale that she was doing today from 1 to 6, and then tomorrow from like 12 to 4. And in the networking group, like a couple people posted, asked questions, but I said, sure, I'll be there. This lady has used me in the past for business, and actually used me yesterday for a smaller job, not too big, but I said, I'll go there. I'll go there and sit with you, from 1 to 6 is what I thought the time was. That's what it was, but I got caught up in some other bids I got today out of the blue, and so I didn't get there until about 2 o'clock. And I hung out there for a couple hours with her until she didn't need me no more. But I went there volunteering my time. I wasn't expecting to get anything out of it. Come to find out, she was paying, and I guess she posted it on there. She commented to somebody, but I wasn't going there for pay. I was going there just to volunteer my time and grow relationships. She's used me in the past if she needs help at an estate sale, and I'm glad I showed up. Nobody else was there. It was just her, way out in the middle of kind of the boonies in a mobile home, and I almost didn't even want to leave there because it just seemed kind of weird leaving. She's an older than me lady, and it just seemed kind of weird leaving her there, but she ended up paying me. I was trying not to take the money because it's not what I was doing it for. Anyways, to get back on it, I go to these networking events. Really, I guess it's my way of meeting friends. I don't try to get out and associate or socialize with people very much. If you knew me personally, I kind of stay away from people a lot. But these networking groups, I don't know. They're amazing. If you go in there with the right intention of trying to help other people, then it will help your business tenfold. I don't go in there pushing my business down their throat. I will say, in the group that I go to, and people that watch this video, if they're in this group, they will probably already know who I'm talking about. But there are people that are in that group that, you can tell right off the bat that's what they're there for. They don't really care two shits about what you're trying to sell them. What your business is. That doesn't matter to them. They're there specifically to try to shove their business down your throat, and in turn, nobody refers them. If they make posts, they're usually the only one liking the post. Nobody wants to hear that crap. And that instantly will turn me off from somebody. These networking events that I go to, the networking groups, I feel kind of I feel, what's the word? Not required. I can't think of the word, but like if somebody asks me something, I'm specifically using those people first. Even if I had like a family member or something that was, in that business, I'm pretty much going to refer them before anybody. I don't know. I just feel like I'm obligated. I don't know if that's the word, but you meet a lot of good people there. I've got a lot of good friendships from these places, and so if you're not going to those networking events, get out there and go. I'm not a social person. I'm very closed off, antisocial. Don't really have a lot of friends, and so you can't. If I can get up there and talk to people, then so can you. I've been going to this group. I've been going to this group since the beginning of me opening these businesses, probably a year and a half or so. And I stopped going during my time of, my, dark times or whatever. I wasn't going very much, but I don't know. If it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't have a business. They refer me so much. And today there is a gentleman that goes to the one I am at, and he runs another one in Fort Worth area. And today, after I hear about it all the time, so this morning I went to that event. So now that's the second one I go to. And meeting those people, I realize I will probably continue going to that one. They're really good people. I think I can get along with them, and I can help that group. And it is not necessarily them helping me, but I feel like I can contribute to that group and get some friendships out of that. So I'll be going to that one quite a bit now as well. But yeah, if you're not going to those networking events, I would highly suggest to start researching and finding some in your area and putting in the time. I know who goes to mine. I know who goes to the networking groups that I go to, and I am very big on referring and trying to grow the people that are going to take the time to, grow our group. And I think that's how most of them feel. I know the ones that are fake, and I'll never refer them, nor will I ever sit down and speak with them, because I'm not there for you to shove your business down my throat. I'm there basically to see how I can help you, but the way I can help you is not you trying to get me to buy your product immediately. It's not going to happen. And so therefore I'm not going to give you that time. But I don't know if it's because they can tell how trustworthy or genuine I am, but specifically for the group that I go to, and if you know who I am personally and you know me from these groups, and there's a few of y'all that probably do, it's crazy because like our group is not seat specific. Some of them are. You have to have only one in the industry can be in that group. Ours is not. But they will not let anybody else in. One time somebody showed up for dumpsters, and I think they realized there was no point. They never came back. Like the junk removal, somebody posted in our Facebook group about junk removal and immediately got attacked. Christmas lights, that happened last week. He's no longer there. It's funny because it's like they protect me. I don't know why, but they keep all other industries of mine out of there, and in turn it gets me quite a bit. I've had 5 referrals today, 3 solid jobs that I've already sold, 2 Christmas lights, 1 junk removal, and then 2 other dumpster rentals. And that may sound like a lot, 5 in a day, but I will make sure that the group gets tenfold back from me. Like if I'm getting referred, the amount of referrals I'm going to give to everybody else is going to be, a lot more. I feel like I need to contribute more to that group than I'm getting, and I don't know, it's just, I feel very lucky, I guess. I like that I got this group that I go to. And I wish other people, I don't know what I'm saying there. If you're having issues with your business and marketing, get yourself out there. If you want to get strictly in a group that's straight business, they have BNI groups. You're going to pay a fee. Go to a BNI group, and it's seat specific, and you have to have a certain amount of referrals, and so be it. Do that. Excuse me. I'm not going to a BNI group. I get enough business off the other ones, and the one I go to today, the one I went to today in Fort Worth, is another one that's not a BNI group, but it's not seat specific as well. It is kind of, but it isn't. If you are a full-blown member there, which you have to do a couple things to be a member, then you have the ability to ask for somebody not to show up if they're in your industry, if they're not a member. So, I don't know. I just wanted to get on here today because I've just kind of felt this all day, like marketing. I messed up. I messed up by not following my own advice for the last couple months, but now that I've been back the last few weeks to a month, like my business is picking up quite a bit. The dumpster rentals is seems like daily. I got some dumpsters back now. Junk removal, I'm starting to get a little bit backed up on the junk removal, and Christmas lights, that's going to come pretty easy anyways. We're not quite as far as I wanted to be as far as at the end of the year what I think we're going to hit, but it's because I'm being a lot more selective, and I'm not just picking up every house that I did last year. And so I'm very happy with the amount that we're picking up this year because I'm being a lot more selective. But anyways, man, I don't know. I just wanted to get on here and talk about some marketing. If you haven't, or more like networking, not so much marketing. If you haven't joined any networking groups in your area, get out there and join them. But do not go in there and be the person who brings that group down. And do not go in there and just start introducing yourself as such and such, and this is what I can do. This is my business, and this and this and this. Nobody gives a shit about that. Go in there and actually try to meet somebody and maybe learn about them as a person. The people I refer the most are just people that I know. I kind of feel like I have a relationship with, like the realtor thing. Since I've been a realtor the last, not very long, 3 weeks or 4 weeks or whatever, when I stand up there, I don't even mention it. I tried to mention it one time, not tried, but I did mention it one time, but then I said I don't even want to talk about that here. And the whole group was like, no, come on, talk about it. It's, that's your business now. You can do it. Yeah, but there are other realtors there, and I'm not trying to compete with them. But every time I have spoke since then, I haven't said my spill about the realtor, but then other people will say, and he also is a realtor and he works for so and so, and so other people are saying it instead, because I don't know, anyways, just make sure you're getting out there and trying to network. If you're trying to grow your business, you can't expect it to just come to you. You can't sit back at your house and you can't respond to the Facebook ads or Facebook posts, hey, I need this, and expect to get enough business. You got to be proactive at it. And that's what I wasn't doing the last couple months when I was dealing with my issues. I wasn't being as proactive about it as I can be, as I was in the past. And I'm back at it again, and it shows instantly. I know they say your current business is based off of what you did 90 days prior, and I agree with that, but a lot of our business is instant. So the more active I am currently, the more business you will get right now, especially in the junk removal. So anyhow, if you don't know about any networking groups in your area, reach out to me. I'll look them up and I'll find some for you. But get out there, get out of your shell, go meet some people, and it's the best way to get your name out there. You're pretty much going to have 50, 60, 70 people working for you. It's crazy. I should screenshot some of these posts in this area. When somebody asks for anything I do, junk removal, dumpster rental, Christmas lights, the amount of people there'll be 50 comments and 30 of them will be my name. It just gets bombarded with my name every time. And it's the same way with the other industries. Like, if somebody reaches out and says, hey, I'm looking for, insurance, we have an insurance lady that, bam, it just gets bombarded, or the lady that does all the, apparel and stuff like that. Like, it's just crazy. You need to get out there. You need to start meeting people. I mean, if you're not doing that, if you're not marketing, then you really don't got a leg to stand on. You can't blame nobody but the person in the mirror. Anyways, I'll get off my soapbox now. Have a good night.